Hey guys, I'm back after a busy year and I'm here to tell you the 5 great lessons I learned in film school. So our 5th lesson in this video is that it's okay to make mistakes. So when you're just starting out in the industry, it's very common to make mistakes and people tend to beat themselves up about it. But in honesty, it's not that big a deal. It's not that crucial. You're not on like a 5-star production set where they expect you to be complete geniuses and professionals with everything you do. Because when you're to be a professional, you've had to have like a lot of mistakes in order to get where you are now. So say that you were to go into a production and your focus was a bit off, the image was a bit blurry. On your next production, you will have that in mind, and you will keep it in mind, and keep your focus sharp. You also have to remember that even the greats made mistakes. David Cronenberg, all other directors, cameramen, anybody you can think of who is famous in the film industry has made mistakes at some point in their life, and they have learned from it and then applied those learnings into their career. Another important lesson that film school teaches you is time management. So with time management, you have to be precise with your time, because if you're not on time, you can literally ruin a production at its very core. An entire production is basically on a time schedule. You have to schedule everything. You have to schedule a shoot, you have to schedule a particular scene, and how long that's going to go for, so you can change set or change location, move everything up, and go to where you need to be. And if things don't run right, say if the actor is not cooperating or someone is late, especially if that particular someone is very crucial to the production, it can ruin your day. This is a very important lesson, is to be on time and to follow schedule when you're in this industry. It's crazy. The third important lesson that I learned in film school is the importance of teamwork. One rarely works in the industry alone unless they're freelancing for a particular role, such as editing, cameraman, etc., etc. But it's important to also be a team player, because a production cannot run smoothly if no one is on good terms. I'll put this in a bit of a diagram. Especially when it comes to assignments. It applies to every assignment, every project that you will get. Say your team has 4 members, and one of them isn't communicating. So the other 3 members have to communicate effectively to get things on course and to compensate for the 4th member being missing, or MIA. Though they try to contact the 4th member isn't communicating whatsoever. So, the 3 members decide to do without and overcompensate and get the project done in a timely manner and a professional manner. However, this happens a lot in film school. Too much, to be precise. The 4th member will come back day before deadline and ask, hey, is there anything I can do to help? Can I get in on this? And the 3 group members will chew him out and say no. Now, let me tell you why that's fair. If someone in your group isn't coordinating with you, isn't communicating, isn't open to communication whatsoever, cut them out. They're not worth your time, and you can pull off a better project with your other group members. Though this may be a little bit hypocritical in terms of teamwork, but if you can communicate with most of your team, do it. Another important lesson that I learned in film school is the importance of having friends in high places. So, what does this really mean? Technically, friends in high places means to network with your professors. So when you start networking with your professors, people who actually work in the industry, and you impress them with your work and your dedication to your said career field, it can open up job opportunities when you get out of school. It is not likely you will land a job by yourself. You have to know someone, because if you know somebody, the chances of you getting into the industry increase tenfold. Not only does having friends in high places help, but the fact that they're so impressed with your work and your dedication, they could also spread it word of mouth. So, say you have a friend who owns a production company, but they can't necessarily hire you because they already have workers. They can recommend you to other friends in the industry who have open spots and open opportunities, and then you get a chance to show off your work. They like it, they bring you in, and then you have more opportunities to network. It's like, as my buddy Alex puts it, starting a fire. And the most important lesson that I have learned from this school program is to treat it as if it were a job interview. Now, I say this because it is so important that you keep this in mind. A lot of people go into school thinking like, ugh, school. But no, for me, it's like walking into work and doing something I love. Because the more you treat it like a job interview, or the more you treat it like a job, the more of a chance that you'll end up in that industry, and there is a better chance you will take your work very seriously. So, say if your professor assigns you something that they want very specific, down to the dot detail, you need to start thinking about that as if it were a client coming to you and asking for something very specific, like a wedding video, a music video, what they want in the video and what to include, who to include, budget, all that stuff. So that's kind of how I see it when I get in an assignment. And when you get your grades back, that's sort of like a customer satisfaction survey. So if you get straight A's and B's, you know that your client is satisfied and somewhat impressed. If you're getting C's, D's, or F's, then you need to work a little bit more on your craft and to start taking this program a little bit more seriously. Otherwise, you might not be able to thrive. Though, then again, a lot of people will be saying, oh, it's just school, no one cares. But the fact that if you do well in this program, or any program, that you get an award, a scholarship, or recognition of some point, and you can put that on your resume, you are set. So, no matter what craft you're going into, whether it be arts, journalism, photography, videography, editing, or any field in general, it's good to have these lessons, or to learn lessons after each year is completed. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If people are interested in taking the film and broadcasting courses in different schools, to keep these little lessons in mind and to apply them into their education, I would be really happy if you did that. So I'm going to be signing out because I have some stuff to do, and I will see you guys very soon with possibly a new film, or let's hope. Depends. Have a good one, guys.